Hey guys, Nick Drago here from Flow 40 Dance Workshops. I hope you're doing well, and I hope that you're enjoying the online content that we're putting online on our YouTube page. So make sure you subscribe to us so you're kept up to date on all the combos that we put up in the coming weeks. We're going to continue to do that. This week I wanted to talk to you a little bit about an exercise that you can give your kids in our creative rest period that we're currently in, that they can create and develop at home and then perform for you and or the other students in class if you're using Zoom. So I'm really excited to share this with you, and I'm excited to see where else you can take this idea. Now, this exercise is going to be great for any age, but especially our younger kids are really going to love this one. So have them pick an animal, any animal they want, have them look it up on YouTube, of course, with their parents' permission, and study that animal for a day or two, okay? Start to learn how to mimic the way they walk, the way they vocalize to other animals around them, the way they sleep, the way they eat, the way they run, the way they prance, or whatever the situation is. Have them study that and have them start to mimic that animal around the house. Okay, this is where you come in. You can pick the track, any track, to send to your entire class that you think is going to help them in their creativity. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be like a jungle track or a track that sounds like it might be animals. It could be anything that you want. This is where you have the power for once. So have them create 30 seconds or 8/8 of a routine, whatever you see fit, and have them perform that for the class, like I said, in Zoom or on FaceTime, or to send you a video that you could even post. The fun part about this is that the class gets to guess now what that person is portraying, and it really kind of helps us as performers learn how important our articulation through our movement is, right? It gives us an opinion, because that's the problem, with dancers. A lot of times we get stuck into a box and we get told what to do and how to do our arms and this and that. Now, I'm saying keep your ballet technique, but as far as being an individual and learning to come out of your shell, which I know that you have to repeat time and time again to your dancers, like, hey, show me your personality. We want to see their opinion. I'm not talking about politics or the social side of things. I'm talking about their opinion as a dancer. Yeah, how movement moves them. So that's the point of this exercise. And then afterwards, you can ask each kid, hey, what was it that stuck out to you? What surprised you about studying this animal? What surprised you about your movement inside of this animal? Like, oh, my muscles were sore, or I didn't realize that a bird yawned, or whatever the situation may be. They're going to be learning, and they're going to be ingesting that creativity and being able to translate it in their brain and into a performance for someone else. And when the performance is for someone else, our stakes are higher and we're going to try harder. And I know you guys know that because you have to show up every single week in class with something to teach. So you know that they're smart kids and you're not going to be able to pull one past them. So this is the same thing for them. It's about them taking responsibility and creating something from scratch that is their own. And the nice part about that is we can start to manage and train those muscles inside their brain to begin to be an individual, so that when we do get back into the dance studio, we're hoping that they have more of an opinion and they are ready to just go ahead and jump in at moment's notice. And you don't have to tell them smile on this part and feel emotion on this part. Like, they'll already start to feel that naturally. Now, the next layer to this is for you to create 8/8, right? A brand new track, 8/8 of a dance, any style you want. Have them learn that. And then after they've performed it, have them perform that as their animal from the week before, right? It's going to surprise a lot of them, especially if you chose turtle. You're going to learn very quickly that a turtle's jeté is much different than a gazelle's, which is something I had to deal with my entire life, but that's a whole nother conversation. The point of this layer of the exercise will be that our audience, which will be the other dancers in class, can see the difference of choices that the dancer must make, right? That not every dancer is the same, and that's a good thing, right? When we have to put our own creativity into it, when we're developing a character, it's important that we make choices, whether it's acting, dancing, or singing. Choices, choices, choices. You can't just have good technique and entertain the audience, right? It's beautiful for a moment, but we're still telling a story. Now, if you want to add another layer to that, you can say, hey, do this routine as if your character is on the beach, or if this is your animal the first day out of quarantine, or your animal on the moon, or if it's just you as a person and you're 10 feet tall, or you haven't seen your friends all summer. You know, give them some parameters to put into that choreography so that they can see themselves how it feels differently. Because that's the thing, if it feels differently in their body, it's going to look differently during each performance. And that's really what we're going for, is variety and making it feel real every single time we step on stage, because that's how we make a difference. That's how we make a memorable performance. That's how we turn someone's day around that's in the audience that's having a horrible day, and all of a sudden we see a performance that just completely changes our life. Or at least for that 2.5 minutes, it takes us out of what we're going through and gives us a little bit of reprieve from that emotion, from whatever is happening in our life that we need to escape from, because that's our job as dancers. It's our responsibility as dancers. We don't just get to walk on stage and say, hey, look at me, I'm getting ready to dance. No, you have to do something to make the audience care. And for a lot of you who have been to your studios before, you've heard me say, when you walk on stage, who cares? Nobody. And that's the absolute truth. So you have to make them care. That's our job, and that should be something that is exciting to them. So I'm hoping that through this exercise, they'll start to build that feeling of responsibility that they can really, truly make a difference. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope that this exercise kind of started to inspire you and get some creative juices flowing in your brain. Take this wherever you can. The sky's the limit. Your imagination can take you anywhere, and let these kids do a little bit of creativity themselves. You as dance teachers are facing a tough challenge right now, teaching through screens, and we just want you to know that we are here for you. We got your back, and we are excited about what you come up with to help these dancers bridge the gap during this crazy quarantine time. If there's anything that we can do at Flow 40 Dance Workshops, please don't hesitate to reach out. You can email us, info@flow40dance.com, or you can just visit us on the website, give us a call, whatever you need. We're here for you. Thank you, as always, so much. And if you have any medical professionals, grocery store workers, janitors, people that are working hard on the front lines, please tell them thank you from the bottom of our hearts at Flow 40 Dance Workshops, that we are thinking about them every single day, and we are so grateful. We're so grateful that you're still dancing at home, and we look forward to getting back in the same room with you one day soon. Thanks so much, guys, and have a good one. Work hard, dance strong. Woo!